Hello everyone, welcome back to King Conquest, and in this video we have a small little puzzle. White to move and checkmate the black king into moves. White pawn, our pawn is going this way. So yeah, pause the video if you want to try to solve this puzzle. Alright, welcome back. In this puzzle, we have to imagine where the black king can move basically. So the black king here can move to cannot move. The black king cannot move here, here, and here. I believe, yeah, and here. So only two available square for the black king. So because of this, moving our king doesn't really achieve anything, because let's say you insist moving the king to f7, for example. And from this position, black can just go to d5, king to d5, and from this position there is no like reasonable check that you can do to give a black checkmate. Black can just escape to c6, and this is not a to move checkmate, obviously. So moving our king anywhere doesn't really solve this puzzle. So sorry, we have to leave the king at g7. Okay, what about moving our pawn? Moving this pawn, for example, to c6. Again, black can just go to d6, and again from this position there is no reasonable check that we can do. And also, if you notice that the black king is moving to another black square, and two of our pieces is in the white square. So yeah, I mean, if black moves to the black square, you have to move your queen basically to give check. And this white square bishop is as useless as you can think of. So yeah, moving our pawn doesn't really achieve anything. And if again, this two pawn is actually guarding this three square, the square that actually the black king can make or can go to if this pawn is not in the position basically. So what I'm trying to say is, you don't really need to move the pawn, because the pawn is perfect as it is basically. That's what I'm trying to say. Okay, what about our queen, for example? I mean, there is a lot of square that our queen can go to, and none of them I don't think really makes any sense, because our queen is guarding these two square. Yes, these two square. I mean, perfect as it is basically. Like, I mean, if you don't believe me, let's say we do b2 check with queen. Yeah, there is no to move checkmate if we move our queen. So basically this queen is again perfect in this b1 square. So that's leaves the bishop, and this is the actual pieces that you have to move in order to solve this puzzle. But you have to be careful, because if you move your bishop to c4, for example, this is a stalemate, because if I click the black king, the dot became purple, and as you can see, there is this all 8 square is the black king cannot go to all the squares, all 8 squares, because it's in check, right? So this is stalemate. So you have to be careful where your bishop moves to. You have to be careful. So again, moving our bishop either to g2 or h3 doesn't really achieve anything, because you basically push away the black king to the square that this black king cannot be this black king cannot be checkmated. From this position, for example, there is no reasonable check that you can do to the black king for checkmate. The black king has always have some kind of escape square, so to speak. So you have to be mindful of that. Same goes if we move our bishop to h3. Again, king to d5 only move, and from this position there is no reasonable checkmate. The black king always escape. Okay, we try bishop to g2, bishop to h3, and bishop to c4, sorry. Okay, what about bishop and I think bishop to a6 doesn't really make any sense, because I mean, why you want to go away from the yeah, it doesn't make any sense. I mean we can try it, but yeah, the black king just escape easily. So moving this bishop to e2 again doesn't really achieve anything. Escape. Black king just can escape. So at this point you probably know the problem. The problem is that the black king can escape to these two square after the black king moved to d5, right? So the solution, and congratulations if you found this solution, the solution is bishop to b5, and this bishop is basically guarding this diagonal. As you can see, if the black king, imagine that the black king moved to d5 and then we give another check, the black king cannot escape to either to c4 or c6. That's the whole reason why we have to move our bishop to b5. And from this position, again, if you found bishop b5, congratulations. And from this position, the black king has only two legal moves, right? We already discussed the escape square for the black king, and if the black king move to d5, we can go queen to f5, and this is checkmate, right? All of this square is basically protected by our pieces, right? So that's the importance of moving our bishop from f1 to b5. And if the black king moves to e6, we can just move our queen to e4, and again this is a checkmate. Sorry, all of the square is covered by our pieces. So yeah, fun little puzzle. And again, if you know me, I don't really, I'm not saying I'm hating this puzzle, but the king in the middle is probably my biggest weaknesses in terms of solving the puzzle. So discussing the the middle king, king in the middle type of puzzle is, I don't know, like, yeah, not my favorite thing, but like, you have to basically, sometimes you have to fight your own weaknesses, so to speak. Hope you enjoy my explanation for this puzzle, and again, thank you for watching. Have a nice day.